I think I am live. Let me see. Yes, I just will share this on my Facebook. Just a second. Let me see. Yes, friends. Let me see. Yes, I'm live. Okay, I just will share here my Facebook. Just a second. Tell me where you're from. Thiago Ferreira. Hello, Mestre Yoda. E aí? Friends. So, I wait some people more. In this live, my idea is to share my experience fasting this 108 hours in English. So my Brazilian friends, I count with your comprehension, your understanding. I will do soon another live in Portuguese. Still waiting. Just a second, I will share the address in my Instagram. Actually, I will share, make a short video there. Hi everyone, I am live on my YouTube channel. So if you want to listen my experience about fasting 108 hours and what I've learned, go there. See you there. Bye. Everyone, I am live on my YouTube channel. Yes, that's it. So, if you have questions, write your questions, and I will do my best to answer. So first of all, what I need to explain. Well, before I start to talk about fasting, I need to tell you that fasting is just one part of a whole different way to deal with my diet. Okay, so I do many cycles. I do ketogenic diet. I practice intermittent fasting. Practice sometimes low carb. Sometimes I refeed. So I do some carb up. Okay, so it's just one part. Fasting is not the only thing. Okay? My computer is so slow. What's happening? Okay. So first of all is that, the fasting is just one part of the protocol. And I don't recommend everyone or people just start fasting without project. I think it's not a good idea. You need to have a project. Uh, you need to be sure that taking you are taking all the vitamins, minerals, and macronutrients you need to be healthy. Okay, this is very important. What else? Tell me your questions. Um, so another thing, uh, when you are prepared, when you feel that you are in keto state, so you can make a test to check if you are in ketosis, then your body use your fat as source of energy, and then it's easier, it's healthier to try fasting, because then you just burn. You can lose a bit of muscles, of course. You cannot restrict your calories without lose muscle mass as well. It's impossible. But you lose much more body fat than muscle mass. Okay, if you are in keto state, so you need to teach your body. You need to have some months of preparation to teach your body how to be comfortably in keto state. Then you can make some experience with fasting. So I will tell you this last experience of fasting, how it was. First of all, um, I was doing before a low carb. I was not in strictly keto diet. I was doing a low carb, and I realized that I was ready to another long fasting. I think this is the third long fasting this year. Before I did 85 hours two times. And the second time it was very easy. It was comfortable. I realized that I could do a little bit more. Then I decided to do a bit longer. So instead 3 days and a half, 4 days and a half. Yeah. So I had my last meal, and then just drink water. Oh, water, coffee, water with lemon, water with apple cider vinegar with a bit of Himalayan salt, and basically that's it. It was just water, no supplements, no nothing. So I, I, I had a new world of free time, because you don't need to go to the supermarket, don't need to prepare food, you don't need to eat, you don't go to the toilet. So you have much more time when you're fasting. And this time, I can show you here for you the picture of the results. Just a second. Just a second. It was very easy, all the fasting. So I start the fasting with 75. Just a second. With 75.6 kilos, and I concluded 73.1. So I lost 2 kilos and a half. I lost 700 grams of muscle mass and 1.8 kilos of fat. And you can see that the last 24 hours, I lost much more fat than muscles. So slowly, the body stopped to burn muscles, and you start to burn faster and faster your body fat. Um, so why it's happened? Why it's happened like this? First of all, because I was drinking more water with Himalayan salt. I think it's prevent me to lose muscle mass, and I was training much more. I was running about 15 to 20 minutes per day, and I was practicing some calisthenics at home, but heavy calisthenics. If you want to see, sometimes I show this calisthenics using elastics as well in my Instagram. So go there, Bruno Yogi, at Bruno Yogi, my Instagram. Sometimes you see this kind of training. I was lifting weights as well. So I was really bringing some pump to the muscles, and I'm still shredded. You see, I'm not losing this definition after break the fasting, and I will keep the keto state for a week now because I don't want to produce fat again, so I don't want to eat carbs. Okay, so it was very easy actually. I was with a lot of energy, working as usual and teaching yoga, biking, everything. No headaches, no weaknesses. Very good feeling. Very good feeling. First day it was very easy. Second day easy. Uh, One thing that I learned that is I think it's important to share. You know, when people are using um, stevia or sweeteners like that, or when it drinks soda zero, for example, there's no calories, but you can spark some insulin because just the taste of sweet in your tongue can can make your tongue can make this information for your brain to produce insulin. Okay, so what's happened in the third day, just before when I was preparing my food for the next day, because I was very strategic and very precise how to break the fasting. I was eating omelette and kale, if you want to ask me. So I already answered. Where is the link? My God, so many windows. Yeah. So when I was preparing my food, of course, I had a desire to eat because it was so beautiful, so tasty. I was not hungry at all during the fasting, but when I was preparing the food, I was thinking, this is be good. Only this feeling, only this desire. I think that uh, make my body produce a little bit of insulin. So I didn't touch the food, just save for the next day because I will it's just after my yoga class. So I save the food in 30 minutes, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes after cooking, just to have the feeling of the desire to eat. I felt it weak. So I realized that just to produce a bit of insulin, probably I got out from keto state, deep keto state I was, and probably I was using some glycogen of my muscles. So very important tip for those practicing fasting. You need to adjust your mindset. See, your mindset need to be sharp. This is a gold tip, okay? It's not for beginners. If you stay on Instagram when you're fasting, seeing many pictures of food, delicious food, and watching videos of people eating, or preparing your own food, or going to the supermarket, and you have the desire, just having the desire, you will produce insulin, and probably you will lose muscle mass because then you use again glycogen as source of energy. So to keep your body in keto state, you need to have a sharp mind, not thinking, not even thinking, or with desire to eat. Okay, this is a very good tip. So after half an hour, I came back to the state. I was strong again, but I was feeling a bit weak for half an hour after cooking. Okay, so the next day I woke up today and then I was teaching, and then I went to the gym to measure my weight, and I was fine. I could stay even longer. Of course, no problem. I was really training hard, as I said. I still have energy. Now I eat, so it's different. When you eat, is something completely different. It's really amazing. It's a miracle when you feel again. Food is so good. But I think I recommend for those with a project because it's really effective. I can lose a lot of muscle mass. I can preserve my muscle mass. So this next week, probably I will regain my muscles that I lost. And the fat I lost, I will never gain again. That's the idea. You see, to to do some cycles that I don't lose so much muscle mass, just burn fat, and I repeat and I repeat. So progressively, all my fat is really disappearing. Okay, so no steroids, no, just some supplements. I take multivitamin, I take vitamin D, I take omega-3, so creatine, uh, not always, but some cycles of creatine to help as well with the strength. But I think, my tips for you beside this learning process of how fasting, being keto, drinking water with salt, apple cider vinegar, training, bringing strength and cultivating this strength in your muscles. Beside all that, I think it's really interesting and beautiful what fasting can make with your mind, because you need to have a project. It's not like that. I will do fasting tomorrow. You need to prepare yourself like maybe 3 months. You need to teach your body. You need to count your calories. You need to understand how your body is assimilating protein, all the details. So you need to somehow to fix yourself, organize your mind, and this is very important. I think this is maybe most rich experience fasting, because of course you can develop a very sharp mind. I was sleeping better, I was feeling stronger, I'm feeling still younger. It's amazing fasting. But I think uh, during the fasting, people are asking, during the fasting it was not difficult at all. I was so happy with the benefits that I was not willing to break the fasting eating something. I could see people eating them. It was not, you know touching my focus, disturbing my focus. So you see, I think you can develop a more stable, more sharp mind as well. You need to to be stiff. I'm gonna say tough to make your projects, make your decisions, and do it. Just do it. It's not so difficult as people can think. I think that maybe we can, I don't know, maybe 10 days of fasting. Our body is amazing. That's what I learned. Our body, it's amazing, and we can heal ourselves with fasting. So it's some thoughts I would just see if we have some questions more. No, I think I answered everything. So that's it. I think I was talking most important things. Of course, I will repeat this experience maybe in about 90 days, something like that, or I don't know, 60, 70 days. I don't know. I will listen my body. I will see how it works. Now I will do a cycle of keto, strict keto, then a low carb, then I will have some carb up. I will eat some good amount of carbs again, and then I do fasting, a short fasting. Short fasting is normal, and intermittent fasting is normal. It's very healthy, improving your hormones, your growth hormone, your testosterone, and then keto again, and then maybe I don't know, long fasting again because it cleans your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas, renew your cells, renew your immune system. It's very healthy. Okay, and yeah, I think the best is to do the cycles. Eating is the key. Okay, training is important. You need to know how to train, of course. If you're going to the gym without a proper training, you are losing your time. So everything you practice, or calisthenics, or yoga, or lifting weights, or working with elastics, need to be a way that's really effective. You need to learn to work whole body. You need to know how to engage your muscles. You see, when people don't realize that we need to keep this conscious here, people are not using the, this core in the daily life. We need to use. So to reshape your body, somehow we need to reshape our mind, the way we are eating, the way we are dealing with our desires, the way we are using the body. Some people have tensions, they never open their heart. You need to use all the potential of your body, and then you 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 will respect your own nature. I think this is more the direction I'm going to my personal protocol, respecting our nature, giving to the body what the body needs. Body needs, for example, cold shower. Needs. It's very important. Body needs good sleep, good food, and it's something very new for us as humans to eat sugar. So this is a huge mistake. I don't know, 100, 200 years that we are eating more sugar, or even seeds and wheat bread. This is something relatively new, 10,000 years maybe. Before that, it was different. So we need to respect our nature, and naturally health, amazing health is coming. Okay, so I will leave this life here. Um, Let me see. Most of the people, most of the crowd here from Brazil. Um, so just a message for Portuguese speakers. Meus amigos, eu vou fazer uma live como essa, talvez amanhã, ou talvez hoje ainda. Talvez hoje, pode ser hoje, em português. Ah, eu falei já essa resposta aí, Thiago. Eu vou fazer um outro daqui uns 90 dias. Tá bom, pessoal? So, this one it was in English, and soon I will do another one in Portuguese. All the best. If you have questions, write. Um, it's a spontaneous life, so I didn't have scripting things to follow, just answering your questions. So see you next time. See you. Bye bye. And like, share, and leave your comment.